Praise the Most High, family. Praise our Abba Yahuwah. It is another absolutely beautiful day here in the Carolinas. And I mean it physically. The sun is shining. It's quite warm on the skin. Yet it's quite chilly out with a little breeze blowing. A beautiful fall Carolina day. Should we say a beautiful fall day in the Carolinas. Praise the Most High. I hope everyone is well. We need to get that out of the way and be sure that we say that, because nothing like not being well, physically or more importantly mentally, and all more important than that, spiritually. Thank the Most High we're able to get out and enjoy this fresh air, beautiful sunshine, and a little bit of exercise. And I thought I was going to say this. I know folks be wondering why I hadn't been getting out and walking, at least going to the bench and doing our recordings. Pretty much so because my foot hurt. I need to get a sleeve made for my brace, and they're giving me the runaround. Praise the Most High, it's in the works. It's in the works. I don't want to sound like I'm whining, but that's the main reason why. And a lot of times here of late, I be on the go between jobs or heading out towards a job. But thank the Most High, we get our exercise still during the day. Praise the Most High. I do have a great idea for today, and it's one that's going to cause us to question ourselves, ask ourselves some questions. And let me do this real quick. Make sure we can see that real quick before we get started. Real, recognize real. Okay. And my idea of today is I present myself who I am. I present myself as who I am. Do you? I present myself as who I am. Do you? And the question, well, the answer to that is, whether we do or not, people discern and recognize. Real, recognize real. And a lot of folks recognize the truth of who you are with just your actions. It's not all about the words coming out your mouth, but that helps too. A lot of us put the nail in our coffin when we open our mouths. And like my mother called it, it's stinking thinking. See, what's in a man's heart, mind, heart, will come out of that chopper. Oh boy. And I was getting ready to come out today. The Most High got me really excited about coming out today. And I was like, well, Father, I need to edit a recording from yesterday. And I hadn't really planned on getting out today, because I was really sore this morning. We had a full week last week. Praise the Most High. We're not complaining, but the truth prevails, and it makes you free. So I got on up and laid in the bathtub like an hour. I don't know if it was a full hour, but it was until my water got cold. Because I get in there and this is, my wife would call this You telling too much. I'll get in there and sit down a minute, then stand up and wash. And then I would just sit there and let the hot water do its due. Praise the Most High. I hadn't had my Epsom salt of late, but that hot water does the do. But after that, I started studying. Well, I started listening, let's be more honest. I started listening, and the Most High told me to look over to the left. And I saw one of my older shirts, this one here, that I had planned to just cut it out and frame it. But he said, wear that today. I said, okay, so my idea is going to be real, recognize real today. And that was quickly pushed to the side by the Most High. And he gave me this title. I present myself as who I am, do you? Because real recognize real. And they can see the truth. That's a nice rhyme, isn't it? I present myself as who I am, do you? Real recognize real. They can see the truth. Most can see the truth. I'm looking at this baby. Her mom and look like her pop are walking her. Each one of them was walking her separately, and then they'll start heading back towards the car. And she start fussing like, I don't want to go back to the car. Little baby. Little Hebrews, of course, highly intelligent. But praise the Most High. That's the question today. And let's throw a little script on it. And as I speak, I just received a text from the lady who inspired this idea. And I think I spoke on her, the prior recording also, of Miss Tanya. But we was doing her huge bed for her. Pardon me. And at the end, she was telling us her testimony. Me and the other fella, Terry, that was there. And she said, I'm grateful that you two guys showed up. She said, for one, you can't have everybody in your house. And she had told us a story about how she had a couple of other fellas in the house. And how she told them that the mattress, she showed them a spot on the mattress where it was a string loose. And the fella said, well, I just cut it for you, it'll be fine. She said, no, I don't want it, send it back. She said, I paid too much money for this mattress. I don't want no defections in it. And she said it was a brother from another mother. I can't even say that, but of another persuasion. They seem to have gotten an attitude. I said, well, Miss Tanya, you are right, because we have to demand what we pay for. But she said that, and it really stuck to my heart. She said, you have got to be careful who you invite into your house. And I said, yes, ma'am, you must have discernment. Because she was inviting me back to another job. And she said, I feel like I can trust you. I said, yes, ma'am, I hope so. And the Most High reminded me of that and this idea. I present myself as who I am. So, bro, do you? Hey, do you? That's a very important question, family. Because who you present yourself as, that's who you are. To those that have discernment, Because most of the time, if you're presenting the fake, people can look through that, or they see through it. Praise the Most High. And should I say it this way, whoever you're presenting yourself as, that's who you should be. That's who you should live up to be, if that's a good thing. Because a lot of folks present themselves as evil, and that's who they are. But if we're presenting ourselves to be something that we're not, we need to we need to start being who we're presenting ourselves to be. You get it. Well, you know, we got to put some scripts on it. And as I was sitting here, I said, Father, well, let me tell this, my testimony part of it. I've told this part of my testimony before, but I used to be a little fat, chubby kid in school, right up until high school, around the 9th grade, going into high school. Or was that the 8th grade? Yeah, the 8th grade. I started losing weight and had a growth spurt. But up until then, and somewhat afterwards, I walked around most of my life sucking my chest in, sucking my stomach in and poking out my chest, presenting a false narrative of who I was, but who I wanted to be, because I was looking at other images of who I should be, or what I should look like. And that is such a terrible way to live. Simply because the Most High made us how He made us. And yes, we need to take care of our bodies and do what we need to do, like we said earlier, exercise. However, at the same time, we're all unique and we all have a different body type. And we need to be satisfied with that body type and be thankful and grateful for it. And someone would say, be yourselves. And I would say that is correct. And in saying that, we have to keep that clear too. Being who the Most High made you to be. Praise the Most High. And we spoke on that earlier in the week about our purpose. Walking out our Most High given purpose. And the text that He gave me when I was just sitting here now is Romans 12:2. It says, be not conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Let's go and read that. That by testing, you may discern what the will of the Most High is, what is good and acceptable and perfect. And this is the same thing as far as testing men and women. You know, it says that by testing you may discern what is good, or what is the will of the Most High, what is good and acceptable and perfect. And see, we can do this also in testing men and women that we come into contact with. Because as the text says, it says, test every spirit, test every ruach. And that's 1 John 4. And it says, dear friends, do not believe every spirit or ruach, but test the ruachs to see whether they are from the Most High. Because many false prophets have gone out into the world. But it says, test every spirit or ruach by the ruach. So that means you're testing them by the Holy Spirit, the ruach, HaKodesh. And the spirit of the text, the spirit of the word. You're seeing if they're lining up. And you might say, well, Robert, how do I do that? That's a simple answer. The fruit they bear. The fruit they're bearing all the time in front of you. You're going to see it. You're going to hear it. You may even smell it. And you may even feel it. something's not right. Just like you can smell a demon a lot of times. Give off a foul odor. Praise the Most High. Let's read another one. And this is speaking on being genuine and being able to discern whether you have a genuine individual before you or not. And it's Matthew 23:13. And it says, "Woe to you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites." Oh boy. For you shut the kingdom of heaven in folks' face or people's face. For you neither enter yourselves nor allow those who would enter to go in. But the first part of that script is what we were looking for. And once again it says, "But woe to you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites." And that's what we're speaking on today. Don't be a hypocrite. Be who you present yourselves to be. I present myself as who I am. Do you? Praise the Most High. The devil is a lie. Yahushua's name, that devil's a lie. Heard a puppet. This lady done just walked a complete circle around my car. Mumbling her lips. "No weapon formed against us can prosper." Hasatan. Get on out of here. I laugh at him. And here's another one, a good one. Romans 12:10. It says, "Love one another with brotherly affection. Outdo one another in showing honor." And that goes back to them laws, statutes, and commands. We're walking in them, and we are presenting ourselves who we truly are. As children of the Most High. Praise the Most High, family. We're going to let that be our time for today. I just wanted to charge us, or to, how folks say that, challenge us to be who we present ourselves to be. Don't just act or fake the funk. Be who you're presenting yourself to be. Because most of the time we're trying to present ourselves as someone we're not yet. But it's easily done. You see it, start walking in it. Don't just hold your chest out, sucking your stomach in. Put in the work. And that's what I did. That's what I did. Because going into high school, we played ball on every level. From Pee-wee all the way up to junior high, all the way up to high school, varsity. JV, then varsity. When I got into high school, I really started putting in the work. Lifting weights, running, really playing ball on that level. You got to get yourself in shape and stay in shape, because they ran the mess out of us. We ran all the time. Literally all the time. That's why I love running so much. Praise the Most High, family. Stay up, keep pushing forward in the right direction. Be yourselves. Be who the Most High made you to be. Hallelujah. Because real recognize real. Because other folks can see. Real can see. Shalom.